Babe?
After we got back from the honeymoon, Christine on the phone with me she was in tears and she just said, Robyn, just tell me you needed this. I'm not gonna cry all the time.
All right, bet.
My sweetie, love you. Goodbye, my baby. Give a kiss to the mom. And I said, I did, Christine. I really did. I needed this. And she goes, okay.
The 11 days for her was necessary. And once she said that, I was like, oh, that's sad.
You guys, it's Mary. We invite you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, y'all. Today we are going to be talking about how Robyn went out of her way to, in my opinion, emotionally abuse Christine. As you have just seen in the clip, she sat down there, played her little victim thing, and was like, well, yes, you know, I needed 11 days. For Christine, it just seemed like it was excessive. She needed help. She's a mother of 6, really of 20 baby kids, and is also working at night. And you decide selfishly as a new wife to take somebody's husband for 11 days
To take
for
three
some
women's
honeymoon.
husband for 11 days.
Yes. And
for
then
a honeymoon, and that you really needed it. Now, where were her children?
they were watching her kids.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Like, I just, I don't want to say she's a lazy mother, but I mean, Robyn, it gives me like.
You know what she kind of insinuated that the problem that she was, the guy who she had her children with, right?
I mean, she's always
That's
insinuating.
the guy that was, that's the guy she was with since she was, in college, who coerced her into
Sexual relationship.
And then she married him, right? And she has insinuated that it's, what I'm getting from it is that maybe he tried to coerce her to do certain things sexually that she did not want to do.
Right.
And so she has been feeling a lot of shame from that.
Yeah.
And she does not know, and I'm sure this is what she would have told Cody, to kind of let him be her knight in shining armor, to tell him, I don't even know how a real, healthy,
Sexual relationship.
intimate relationship feels like. And so,
Please don't.
excuse me if I cry when something happens, when we're going there, because it's just because I feel a lot of shame and stuff like that. I can see that, and I can understand it to a point, but I'm
still confused as to what the man actually really did. Like, I mean, if y'all know what the man did, Robyn, verbatim, and y'all have
she
proof,
has kind of
let me know.
insinuated that, right? And he hasn't come out really to refute any of her insinuations that she's doing. But I get it. While I get it, let's just say for skittles and giggles that, yes, everything that she has insinuated is true.
Okay.
This man tried to coerce her, had her doing some weird, things sexually that is against her religion or belief, right?
Right.
And she really doesn't know how a healthy, intimate relationship feels like, and she is looking for Cody to guide her. Can you imagine, Cody, how that feels when she tells him that? I need you to guide me, dear Robyn, and teach me what is pleasurable and whatever.
Please don't make me vomit. I have to break fast at some points in life.
I can see all of that, but I understand it. And even though I understand what she is going through about all of that occurring with her, at the same time too, while I respect it, I understand it, this is your pain. It's going to take you a couple of days to kind of warm up, whatever it is. 11 days away from 3 other wives and 12 children, 13 children, in addition, your 3 kids, is too much. 11 days is too much.
She would have gone for 2 weeks or a month if she could.
And really, I think shame on you for you to do that. 11 days was too much. While I appreciate the pain that you went through from one woman to the next, while I appreciate it, and yes, you had all those feelings and all that stuff, at the same time, you didn't have to be with him for 11 days.
Even Mary didn't get that. She was the first wife.
You could have been with that man for, at most, 6 days, 5 days,
4.
Not 11 days.
I think the most the other wives
Not
got with
11
Cody
days.
was maybe 5 days.
That
was the
not
most
okay.
that they all
and
had.
she just had a baby. If you actually gave even
Gave one dam.
I don't want to curse because Ramadan.
Oh, I meant beaver dam.
Yeah, well, okay. But if you really cared about these wives, right?
Yeah.
If you really cared about them as sister wives, and that's why you were coming there, you will not have done that. But
Yeah.
you did it. And when Christine asked you, tell me that you needed this, I really did need it. And then, of course, you run to Cody to tell him. And then he's even more mad because he has had that intimate stuff with you, right? And it's kind of like, you know, there's a lot of stuff she's dealing with. So he felt like very protective. I'm going to protect you, even if I have to protect you from my wives. I will protect you because you've been through so much.
She really played this damsel
You
in
have been
distress to
through
the
so
umpteenth
much.
power.
Cody, that was like cream to him. Like, he's just so excited, like a cat with a cream. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to be like this knight in shining armor for her. I am going to teach her. I am going to protect her. I am going to help her to understand. I am going to woo her into coming and teaching her the spiritual stuff of the whole thing. Like, this is like this big old...
Oh, we're going to talk
you
about
don't even
Cody.
you don't even need the actual just her talking to him and telling him how she feels and what she's expecting. That's like a big ode to Cody.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, he's like, oh, wow. He came out of that like, okay. And I just
That's an
need
ecstasy
you, I need
feeling
you to
or
be
something.
there for me because the sister wives don't know what I'm going through. I still have to be a sister wife and a mother. But you know what I'm going through. Because they don't know the intimate, but you do. So sometimes it might be like I might feel sad as I remember, right? But they don't have the patience for that. Well, you know, Christine, she's very impatient anyway. I have to deal with that. You know, like I can just see how this started to take effect. For 11 days, right there, she let them know what the agenda is.
Well, she's letting them know immediately that I am going to be the most selfish piece of something in this family.
Bless Christine's heart for saying, well, she did, and you know something, she said she needed it.
She really
Mary
was
looks
trying
like
to...
this. Janelle looked like...
Girl, bye.
I know, she had a little smirk on her face like, man, did she just put that snow, blow that snow over your head, and you believed it? And you put on a hat? Oh, okay.
Craziness.
Yeah, but that was, my goodness.
I just felt like,
sometimes feel so bad for Christine. She went through a lot.
Yeah. I mean, but I do think that was a form of emotional abuse. The way she basically took Cody away from her when she was,
it was very
and like
selfish.
postpartum.
It was
He's
very
having
selfish.
to deal with a new wife,
Yeah.
and then she's also having to deal with you taking her husband away when they just had a child. I just think it's so wrong.
Yeah, but that's Cody's
That would have been
MO.
a red flag.
That's also Cody's MO. I think that not only did she need the 11 days, she may have even just asked him for a week.
Well,
and he would have said, well, you know, we can do 2 weeks. And then she's like, no, 2 weeks is too long. And then he says, okay, 11 days. 1.5 weeks. I can see Cody really pushing that for that. Because this man wanted to go for the first time and be out there and like be dating. Like
He said
to be in a
that's what he
monogamous
loved.
relationship.
That's what he loved. He was even like, you know, I wish I would have had longer courtships. Because remember, he went a long one with Christine, but she was like, no, I have been your friend too long.
Yeah, 3 years.
Which
like,
I feel
no.
like maybe she should have done a long courtship. I feel like sometimes it's okay to do a long courtship. Because this is who you're going to be marrying.
Mhm.
Marriage is not about love. It is a
But
business
She
contract.
didn't understand that. She was still in her, early 20s.
I know.
Mm.
Ooh!
Did it come on me?
No, you don't.
It was like a fly.
Insects.
Thank God my mouth was closed.
Oh my god, ew.
It was like right there on my lip.
But yeah, so I mean, definitely started emotionally abusing her from the onset, kind of conditioning her. Like, I'm always
And
gonna put my needs first above yours, even though you have a child with this man and you're going through postpartum, and you have no help. I don't care. I have to have an 11-day
made this
honeymoon.
thing such a big thing in Cody's mind that Cody, in his mind, it was like, okay, yes, I know you just had a baby, but Christine, you've had 5 babies before. So it's not like this is that big a thing. With Robyn, this is all new for her. That's what he's thinking. It's all new for her. I am a whole man. She's not used to having a whole man and a real wholesome relationship. Of course, he's not telling that to Christine, but that's what he's thinking to himself, and probably telling to Robyn. So really what Robyn is going through, it is 10 times what you're going through, because this is your 6th child.
His ego is the size of Texas. It might be the size
Can
of
you
Africa.
imagine someone like that and you go with that story to him? Oh my goodness. And I am just looking up to you. And anytime I look at you, I see my knight in golden armor just protecting me. And just
I want to vomit just thinking about this whole scenario.
Covering me from the meanness and the pettiness and the cackiness of the wives, you know, and just being there for me, and the older children who don't like me because of Christine, because they see the father not even being there for her, or for True. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, can you imagine someone who has an ego like that? Can you tell all that to Robyn? You, all of that, what she was doing.
Yeah, y'all, but it's Mary.
You know.
Anybody trying to like,
Share,
subscribe,
comment down below.